I'm Anna.
And I'm Mike.
And we are hiking
2,198 miles
of
the Appalachian Trail.
We are actually on trail right now going SOBO, but we just want to give you guys a brief introduction to ourselves before we start posting up daily vlogs.
Yeah, so I'll start with who I am. A little backstory about me. I have been pretty much athletic my whole life. I've been doing kind of snowboarding, skateboarding, rock climbing, BMX, everything you think of with wheels and adrenaline. Found parkour halfway through my life and stuck with it. Been doing that about 20 years. That led to me wanting to try out for Ninja Warrior on TV. I was on there 8 years, did really well, and then actually opened my own gym for parkour and Ninja Warrior training out in New Jersey. Um, Basically, COVID happened, pandemic happened, and I had to shut that down recently, which is kind of leading into, a reason why I'm kind of doing this now, but we'll get into that in a second.
Yep. So, to give you guys a brief introduction of myself, I am first generation Ecuadorian. I am a recent graduate from Rutgers Business School, class of 2020, and I have 2 degrees in accounting and finance. I've been actually in the accounting field for the past 2.5 years until I recently quit my job about a month ago. And for future plans, I hope to hopefully enter the conservation or sustainability field. But aside from that, I've always been in sports since elementary school. I've done rugby, softball, basketball, and through college, my hobbies have been running and hiking. So I've also stayed pretty athletic throughout my life.
As for how we met, it was actually at my gym. It was VertiQuest Gym out in New Jersey. I'd been running it, and you wanted to train parkour. She was interested in climbing and exploring. So, yeah.
So I googled the best parkour gyms around, and I found his gym. And essentially I went, I took some classes, and I said, what's up?
Basically, yeah. And yeah, we kicked it off pretty quick. Us threw out on a little date for an adventure. We went on a hike near the gym as one of our first dates, which really kicked off this whole adventure that we're doing. Because a year later we went to Yosemite, which was crazy. It was so awesome. It was one of my favorite experiences.
Amazing.
And I think that one really led me to wanting to do this trail as one of my big factors for doing this. But yeah, I mean, it's just been such a great time together for
2.5 years.
2.5 years on
July 10th.
July 10th, which is when we start the journey.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty awesome, pretty epic. And if we can finish in 6 months, which is kind of the average for everybody finishing, it would be 3 years.
3 years. So that would be really cool.
Yeah.
So a big question is, why right now? And essentially, for me, it was a perfect time because I wanted to do a career transition. And since I want to enter into the conservation and sustainability field, I thought that this was the perfect time to really get to know the ecosystem here in East Coast and really reflect on what exactly how I could contribute to our environment, while being out here meditating in nature. And my lease ended at the time, so I figured, why start another one when I could just go out and hike? And although we know we could do this if we were older, we just prefer to do it now.
Really, Frog? Really?
Aside from that, I don't have anything tying me down. I don't have a house currently, and I only have 2 cats who are the best, and luckily my parents are able to take care of them at the moment. So that also contributes to the fact that now is the time. I've always heard that people's biggest regrets is not doing the things that they dreamed of, and I figured life is too short and it's just time to go and do what you've dreamed of. So I just pulled the trigger and made the moves to actually come out here.
Yeah, I mean, me too. This is the perfect time for me. Like I said, I had a gym, had to shut it down based on the pandemic and a new lease that was expiring and a new landlord coming in. So, unfortunate situation there, but I'm kind of in the middle of everything. I transitioned into stunt work. I was a stuntman for the 6 months I got out of there, but I can put that on hold for a little bit, come back and still do that. So this is, like she said, the perfect time where I still have athletic ability. I really want to put it to the test, see if my endurance is up to the task. I've done like short bursts of things for all the athletic stuff I've done. This is going to be a different beast of an endeavor, especially carrying heavy packs with my lightweight. I'm 115 pounds. So I want to put that to the test. My dad has always, talked about doing the trail since I was a kid. So, I've always had it on my mind. And like I said, Yosemite, when we went on that, it was just the coolest experience. We traveled to all these different peaks. I was like, let's put that on just the grand scale and do it for months. So yeah, I'm just excited to get out there, explore nature, and just put my mind at ease for a little bit.
To piggyback off of that, we've always had an open mind to travel. We've looked into van life and minimalism and possibly having tiny homes. And so this lifestyle is extremely intriguing, and we do see our lives kind of transitioning to that way as well. So this is definitely something that I think will help move our lives towards that kind of, you know, outcome of hopefully traveling more and enjoying life and kind of staying out the rat race if possible.
Yeah, exactly. There's so many more trails, and we hear all these stories, so far about people who go and do the PCT and the other trails. There's, trails through New Zealand through hikes and stuff. So who knows? Maybe it'll lead to traveling different countries and doing more of them. We got to do one, get it out of the way, and see how it goes. It's going to be amazing. I know it will be.
Like we've mentioned, we already started the trail, so I can tell you it's amazing. So I'm already hooked.
And difficult. I'll give you a little spoiler alert. I was 115. I got down to 107. And then I put on some pounds in the last day or two, so we're creeping back up to where I was. But yeah, it's nerve-wracking. It's gonna be an adventure.
It's difficult, but the views make it all worth it.
Yeah.
So another question we get is, why are we filming the adventure? And I believe the primary reason is because we want to be able to have a kind of video diary to look back at when we get older and just to kind of relive our adventures. Mike, for our Yosemite trip, wrote this huge diary.
It's like 50 pages long for like a 7-day trip.
Yeah, and we do read it. We have Siri read it out loud to us sometimes, and it's the best moment to just have her read it and us just laugh in the background.
Big grins on our face.
Yeah, so having YouTube videos available for us to look at, especially daily vlogs, or however it goes, would be amazing to really see. And our family and friends too, for them to kind of follow along in the adventure.
Yeah.
For my friends, for example, they've never even heard about through hikes or anything like that, and I haven't either until I stumbled upon videos while looking at van lifers. And so it's also be a really nice way to kind of have it open up to kind of my friend group and just family and friends, that there's also this other thing that they could possibly do, and it's extremely enjoyable. It doesn't take too much time, 6 months, but wow, it's just amazing life altering kind of experience.
And of course for you guys. So, if you enjoy it, please hit the subscribe button, like it, comment, share, help us grow this channel so that, hey, maybe it can kick off and we can do more of these for our other adventures. It can help us out through these adventures. Like we said, we're out of jobs right now. We'll figure that out when we get back, but it could really help us out. So click the subscribe button, keep watching our videos, see where we're at. And we look forward to just throwing these things out for everybody.
Yeah. One thing we forgot to mention is that we're completely novice backpackers. So we never did long distance backpacking at all. We did 2 nights.
2 1-night
backpacking trips.
Backpacking.
If that counts.
Yeah.
And so we're completely novices. So everything we're going to be doing is going to be mistake after mistake after mistake. But we're all going to learn together. And I think it'll be nice to have kind of a couple go out and show that it's still possible to through hike as a novice backpacker.
Yeah, especially if you're out there and you don't have any experience, you can check this out, see how we're doing, get some pointers as we learn from our mistakes, and hopefully we'll get some pointers along the way from everybody else. And just a big group effort here to help share this great beast of a natural wonder. It really is, This trail is marvelous.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So with that, I think this video is going to come to an end.
Yeah.
If you guys have any additional questions for us, about us, anything like that, just go ahead and comment, and we'll make like a part 2.
Yeah.
There's like a lot of questions.
Hopefully we can get back to them. Out here it's really hard to get reception and everything, but we're going to try our best to get into towns and comment back. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and see you out there. Happy trails.